All right, here we go. We're going live. Richard's camera shy. Oh,
Rich,
there
you
we
want to turn on the
go.
camera,
Are we
bro?
live now? We got people on here. What's up, guys? What's up, everyone? Um, Hold on. I'm still trying to get everything set up. So, oh, this guy's drinking a beer and everything, bro.
It's Sunday, bro. Cheers.
This guy. I actually just got back from having drinks with Ava.
Oh yeah, how was that?
Mm,
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
there's just drinks, dude. Like, there's not
Where'd you
really.
guys go?
We were gonna go to Apothecary, but we ended up going to Vintage.
Oh, nice. There he is. What's up, Rich?
Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get this all so I could see the stuff on YouTube. If I could find it. That's not it. I have so many web pages open, guys. I apologize.
Good thing you have 14 computer screens.
I have 20 computer screens. I have all that. Why does Richard keep on leaving?
I don't think his audio is working.
There we go. There we go. All right, guys. Now I can see who you guys there. Looking much happier. The trade factory is almost done. That's why we're happy. We're getting there, dude. I think we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And like I was just saying, um, sorry I'm late. So, but maybe that has to be do something with it. Like the girl that I just went out with right now, she's yeah. So that's been
Solid
fun. Hope
7.5.
everyone had a good weekend. I don't know who. Oh, we got a couple of people in here for the Stockcast guys. So I'm gonna share this here in our chat room as well, real quick. All right. So what's up, guys? My name is Cruz. I think you guys know who I am. I am the head trader, founder of newagewallstreet.com. We trade primarily options. We do trade some crypto. We do trade some equities. We'll trade some Pokemon cards if we can make some enough money out of it. Um, Today, a couple. I know I had some housekeeping things, guys, and I just totally forgot. I don't remember. But so what I wanted to do today, guys, is kind of introduce Aaron and Richard here, guys. So Richard is actually Trade Freak. I introduced him on Twitter, and then also Richard is Trade Freak, and then Aaron is Data Like Bills. They are going to be helping out here with New Age Wall Street, and so you guys can kind of get acquainted with them, and then also along with that, I think, dude, it's kind of hard being a one man show, so it's kind of nice to have these guys here to. I tell you, dude, like if these walls could talk, and some of the conversations that we have is just hilarious. Like, um, it's just cool. We have a cool dynamic as a friendship, and us working, getting to work together and everything. Um, so I thought, going forward, that if I could have them come and hang out and get some stock stuff or just talk some crap, they're uh, pretty very good. How do you say very good mediocrely? Very mediocrely about it. So one of you guys got your thing up. I can hear like the echo. But yeah, so Richard, I known guys, for those of you guys that are here, I knew him since way back in the day. We used to street race together, used to get in a bunch of trouble and his mother's back in the day. And for those of you guys that talk a bunch of crap and everything and say like you're stupid, you never were homeless, you never, your story, you just made it up to be able to sell memberships and stuff like that. Um, the guy, like, if you guys have watched the video where I explain everything that happened, and I was, sleeping on his couch and underneath my desk at his house, he was actually a mutual friend of mine and Richard. So Richard actually went over there, and that's when he started to learn trading from me. And when I was sleeping under the desk over there, you remember that?
That was that wasn't even a big desk either that you were sleeping under. It was a pretty small desk.
It's the same one. It's the same. Well, I got a different top now. It's the same desk right here, bro. It's 53 inches by 29, bro. I had to tell you exactly what it is because we got to measure every single one of them to put them in the trade factory, bro. So
They were measured in floor tiles. I thought they were just 6 floor tiles.
yeah, they're 6 by 6 floor tiles, bro. But yeah, that's it's kind of funny that to come full circle to have Richard come and start helping us out, and he's been in here. We got a couple guys that have been coming pretty consistently here in the trade factory, and he's always helping them out and stuff. I don't know where Richard wanted to learn trading all of a sudden, and so he asked me when I first made the room, and then kind of showed him a couple of things, and then I didn't see him for a while, and then he's like, "Hey, look, I could actually make some money." So I was like, "Dope, dude! Like that was pretty cool because um, your learning curve was kind of really short as compared to like mine and like other people's, which is really nice to see the validity of the system work to be profitable and successful with it too. So that was pretty cool. So I don't know if you want to introduce yourself and say some expectations that you have for the room and what you want to see from the room and things like that, Rich.
Yeah, I'm super excited to be part of the group. I mean, some of the things that I want to, help out with is just building up the environment and the camaraderie within the group itself. I think that's one of the things that everybody can benefit from. This is something that people can take with them a long way. And having a core group of individuals who are like-minded, I think, helps out with that. And I enjoy helping people be successful. I've done that in other business endeavors and past careers. So it's always something that's fun and interesting to me. And me and Aaron, I think we incorporate a lot of skill set, and we contrast each other well to where we will be able to be a big asset to the group. And I'm just excited to look what we can do going forward.
Yeah, so one of the cool things about this, man, is that like I mean, I say we grew up together. I mean, we kind of did grew up our adulthood together, you know what I mean? Like from the time we're like early 20s and stuff. And yeah, we're just normal guys, like, you know what I mean? Like we didn't have maybe Rich could do a video or on a different STOCKcast, he could kind of go over the way, his upbringing and stuff, but very, humble upbringings from all of us. Like none of us came from any type of money or anything like that. And we just, put in the work and, figured it out. So it's really cool to, we relate, to a lot of you guys that, DM in, and now it'll be more like Aaron or, one of us, we'll share the workload of, the DMs and stuff like that. But we're not any different than you guys. You know what I mean? We just put in the work to do to become profitable and do stick to the system and stuff. And we're not anything special. So it's kind of cool to have my friends that come from the same place and humble beginnings, and we're just here now able to have the trade factory being built up and building the office too. So I met Aaron through Richard. Aaron and Richard actually own another business together, and then Aaron would come over and take naps, and I'm like, hey, I'll talk to you instead of you taking naps if you want to stay awake. He's like, all right. And so I'm talking crap or whatever, but like that, Aaron's a really good guy, and you look at us and you think that like these guys don't know what they're talking about in business and things like that, but they keep me on task, and the stuff that I do and everything. And they have lots of great ideas, and they've been busting their ass in here in the trade factory, trying to get things done and stuff. So you want to introduce yourself, Aaron?
Sure, man. Thanks, Cruz. So yeah, I'm Aaron Apodaca. Really, really excited to be involved with this as well. Like Richard said, Richard and I think we've been friends now 7 or 8 years. We worked together in retail. Um, he way he explained himself was pretty humble, but I've actually, just as Richard has seen Cruz kind of grow as a person from the bottom up. I've watched Richard do the same thing. He's a few years younger than me. So, it's always been important for me up to this point to have him kind of by me as my right hand man in any business ventures or endeavors I've been involved in. And this one was sort of the opposite, since he had the contact with Cruz. He's the one that learned the trading and said, "Hey, man, you should learn this. I have a whole bunch of kids. So, I got to make money." And he said, "This is a good way to make money." And to be honest, I didn't buy into it right away. I heard Cruz's story, and I'm not one for sappy stories usually, or I'm the first one to question them. But when I met Cruz right away, I could tell that he was a genuine guy. Um, and to be honest with you guys, he doesn't have to do any of this shit, to be real with you. His P&Ls speak for themselves. So the fact that he's taken the time and invested his own personal money in the trade factory and in New Age Wall Street, it's been more of a passion project up to this point for him, so that he can help other people to be able to, they say, who have you put on? And that's what he's really doing. He's putting his friends on, he's putting our friends on, and really anybody that wants to be a part of it and wants to bust their ass and participate, he's willing to help to the fullest. And I think that's where we're all like-minded. Yeah, we all want to make money, of course, but really if we just continue to get better at trading every day, we'll make all the money we ever want to. But these projects here are really to build a community where everybody can be successful, and we can be successful not just with each other but because of each other. So that's what I'm most excited about.
Dude, you mentioned that, yeah, right? So that's a big thing, man. Like, you get to a point where money is not like the goal. Obviously, like, I have goals as traders, that just to be able to, flex as a trader, to say, like, here's what I did or whatever. But get to a point where, like, you don't need any more money. It's not going to change your lifestyle. And you got to, start having other, like, extrinsic type of goals. And so my thing is that I really wanted to, well, so here's what it actually is. So everything happened when I was homeless in 2019, sleeping behind the church and stuff. My prayer to God was that I know I was talented. I knew I had a system in trading, and if you allowed me to use my system and my talent for trading and to be successful at it again, then I would give back. And then I would give my system, well, not give my system, but I would give back to be able to mentor and teach other people that need it and stuff, and mostly minorities, mostly people that don't have opportunity, that weren't born with the silver spoon. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to do now. So that's what I really try to do. I don't price gouge on a lot of stuff. With the chat rooms and stuff, it will change a little bit just to make it make sense as a business, but I don't. I really just want to see everyone win, man. And there's actually a guy in our chat room this last week. I guess he had a bad drinking problem. He got clean. He came and he started trading with us and stuff. And he just sent me a DM that he was able to buy a brand new car with his trading profits that he got with the system, learning from us and everything. So, dude, that's what I'm doing it for. I want to see those wins from other people. You know what I mean? And narcissistically, the thing I get out of it is that, like, they're validating that the system works and everything. So it's kind of cool to see, like, other people showing the validity that they're able to have success with it as well. So like I said, there's one person that was, like I said, just this last week, they bought a new car, or they sent me the DM that they bought the car. I don't know when they actually bought it, but with their trading profits. Someone else opened up a couple of businesses with their trading profits, and some other just business mentorship. I've give them advice and stuff, and then just things like that, man. I just want to see it, my people win. So I just want New Age Wall Street to be more than a trading community. I just want to build a community around winning, like all together. So that's really what it is. Like Aaron says, I don't have to. You know what I mean? Like I could just go off into the sunset and trade and make money and that blow it and have freaking Richard yelling at me all the damn time on stuff I buy. Like so. But yeah. Um. All right. All right. You guys are quiet now. You guys are always like giving me shit, like usually like talking
Oh
crap.
yeah, who us?
Yes.
Well, I mean, this is we have to be professional the first time while everyone gets to know us. I was about to jump in and tell everybody, don't get used to this dynamic. This is probably the last time that they'll ever see the three of us being completely serious ever again. And I'll also preface it with probably like get some earplugs for your kids if they're around when we're talking to each other.
Yeah, we may have to put like a PG-13 or something type of stamp on our Stockcast now, guys. So
Is this
uh
podcast monetized? Because we got to be careful with our language. We don't want to demonetize on YouTube.
I mean, I don't do they take the monetization off if you for cussing? I don't know. I cuss on here all the time. I don't know, but I don't know. Like that stuff. Like I really don't care, man. I just want to have a good time. Aaron and Richard are consistently at the Trade Factory, guys. If you guys want to come and trade with us, over here, Richard is not like he don't have to, and he says he doesn't want to teach, but as soon as he gets in here, he's dropping knowledge bombs all over the place as soon as he walks in the door. So, so yeah.
You might actually make some money if he trades instead of teaches everybody else.
Yeah. So, um, what else, guys? What else should we talk about as far as future of the room and stuff?
One of the big things with the room that I was thinking about today, guys, that I'm wanting to put out, and I'm sure you guys will agree, so I can just say it without even asking, is we are going to be putting out a survey out to the room, probably through SurveyMonkey or something of that nature, looking for what you guys want more of, what you want less of, what you like, what you don't like, what it would take for you guys to invite your closest family and friends that are asking you about your crazy trading shit that you're doing into the room. Because really, the people that are there now are the core group, and you guys are going to be who we lean on to build this into something that's bigger and better. But we don't want to build what we want. It doesn't matter what we want. We're in the room with each other in person. Like we could turn the computer off and have a great time. We want to build what you guys want. So part of my responsibilities are going to be the customer facing side of things. You guys are the customers, so I need to know what it is that you guys want from the room, what you want more of and less of, and how we can perfect it for you.
And so with that being said, what Aaron is saying that too, guys, I'm super excited that this is like a long time coming. I've had other people, try to come help me out, as far as on the room and stuff. And I can't do everything on my own. I can't trade, I can't teach the room, and I can't build content and everything all by myself. I can't do it. So I'm super excited to be able to have some help and then have for me to focus on, my own personal trading. And also scaling the business here, for on my side as far as the chat room and stuff, and then and some of the other things that take my attention away from the members and everything. Then they can help me out with. So, and that's what we want. So, like I said, my goal is to build this bigger than it just a chat room. I definitely want to build a big community around it. And that's why we're building the trade factories too. So then, in your local area, you could go in and you could trade, with other New Edge Wall Street members or other traders as well. So we will have more content coming out. We will do like a tour in here once we get everything done. What else? Nothing. Damn, you guys had nothing but bad things to say about me yesterday, about my shoes. You just talking all kinds of crap yesterday and everything.
Do you want them to know how you dressed for the event that we went to? Do you want to talk about the event? We could talk about the event. It was kind of cool. It was the first one that we did.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool.
So yeah, we went to an event last night called the Wealth Den, put on by, forget the name of the group of guys that put it on, but it's an event where there's a bunch of networking with entrepreneurs. And our goal is to get out there and find people that want to make money in Albuquerque, but also find businesses that we could work with on the stuff that we need. for New Age Wall Street in the trade space. We made some good contacts there, but this guy Cruz is such a degenerate. Richard spent his whole day at the mall yesterday, right? Like buying slacks and a polo shirt and some $200 shoes, really nice shoes. I have dress clothes from previous jobs. It's like whatever, I wore that. And Cruz for all week asked us what to wear. All week asked us what to wear. And we show up to pick this guy up, and he's wearing freaking Jinko jeans and like a Bad Bunny
They were
t-shirt.
not Jinkos, bro.
Yeah, he was wearing some wide leg jeans and a Bad Bunny t-shirt. And what were those shoes, Rich? What were they called? The what, 3000s?
Oh, the asshole 3000s.
Yeah, he was wearing some Kanye West asshole 3000s.
I wore Yeezys that were light blue and white, and I call them my Elsa 3000s because they look like the shoes from Frozen. But I don't know. It's just that's something that we talked about, is that I think as a consensus, a lot of us start trading to not do the kind of corporate lifestyle, to kind of for freedom, and it's kind of crazy. Like now I'm going full circle. I'm having to do all these things and stuff. I mean, I'll step out of the comfort zone and be able to do it and everything, but it's funny because I mean, even in the trade factory, I come in and just gym shorts and stuff all the time and whatever. And then I've even said, maybe we should, kind of tighten that dress code up a little bit. Actually put on some shoes instead of Crocs and stuff. So
I guess the question is, what are you going to wear when we do the article write-up? So we're probably going to end up, Cruz is probably going to get a write-up in one of the big magazines here in Albuquerque. We were talking to the lady that runs that magazine. And so there'll be photo shoot and all of that. So are you going to be in the gym shorts and the white Crocs?
Yeah, dude, like I was whipping the AMG in California going 120 on the shoulder with my Crocs, bro. Like the Crocs are staying, dude. So I put them in all-terrain mode, and we get to work around here. So what Richard really gets mad about, Richard gets mad when I walk around here barefoot. He freaks out. So but yeah, do you want to talk about, Richard, a little bit of what you've seen from me, like when you first started trading, and just the journey, like from then to now, like from your perspective and stuff of watching the room grow and all that?
Well, I mean, I've been in the room now for a couple of years from when you first started it. I remember we had just a handful of people who were showing up. It was just a couple guys. Half of us were trading options and the other half were trading small caps. And since then the group has grown. We've had some people come and go, but those core group of guys is still primarily there. And we've seen a lot of those guys come a long way. Including Cruz himself. I remember when he says he's homeless, he's definitely was homeless. I remember he was sleeping in his car one night, in like the middle of winter, texting me from his phone. So it was like an interesting conversation. It was a real humbling experience, I'm sure, for him. But
I can attest that he was living in that car, because I bought that car and I had to clean that car out. And he absolutely was living in it, I assure you.
Yeah, dude. I sold that Lexus. I sold it to Aaron, and that's his car now. So
it'll be my daughter's first car for high school. So that's pretty cool, man. So it's gonna change hands. Hopefully it has good luck and she gets good grades and does all that stuff.
Oh yeah, bro. That's right. I forget that you have the car, dude, and it's kind of funny.
We'll do a tour of the car on one of these STOCKcasts, bro. We'll do a tour of the old Lexus.
Dude, I don't really get sentimental with things or anything, but I think I told you, like, I was going, driving the road and I seen it driving. I mean, you usually don't see your car driving, you know what I mean? You're always driving it. And when I saw you said it was a different car, but it was the same exact one, same color, whatever. And I was like, man, that was my thing. And then Rich would actually go and meet me in the morning to go stream, like there's a coffee shop here in town called Flying Star, and so we go and meet and that's where I do my streams, is at the coffee shop or whatever. So,
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Rich. I just thought it was funny that car was so.
No, that's fine. I mean, that's
lived in, I guess is what we call it.
Cool, guys. Do you think what else can we talk about?
I'm just responding to some of the comments that Sean has in on the YouTube chat going on, and he was saying, that one of the things that he would like to see is some new content for like account building. And I was just explaining to him that's one of the things we're going to be focusing on, primarily because we do have a lot of new people, especially coming to the trade factory. Most of the people we have are brand new traders. So one of the things that I focus on primarily is a lot of the key elements to building an account, because I was one of those people. So I went through the ups and downs, the hard things that you have to learn as a new trader to be able to build an account, risk management, emotional control and things like that, that are going to help you. And that's some of the content that we're going to be providing. Some of that will be available, on our YouTube channel, but a lot of that content will be available through the New Age Wall Street group and, in person as well, to the Trade Factory group. So that content will be available for anybody that's interested. They can get with us, to see how we can get them that content. And, account building, that's kind of the demographic that we go for, is those people that are going to be starting primarily with smaller accounts and building those up to, something that they can, go buy a new house, go buy a new car, like some of the people in our room, or even create a replacement income. Some of the guys in our Trade Factory room right now, that's what they're working on. They're working on replacing their normal everyday 9-to-5 job with something that they can do that they enjoy. So that's definitely something. Thanks, Sean, for bringing that up. But that's something that we're working on for everybody. So.
Yeah, so and I gotta take full, accountability for that. So trading is definitely something where the more money you make, the more kind of fudge area that you have to make mistakes and stuff like that. And I got to a point where it's a lot easier for me because I have a bigger account. So if I make a mistake, it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't affect me as much. But now that we have other guys in here in the Trade Factory and stuff, and I'm basically reliving myself going through and building an account again, and it's I'm living their emotions vicariously and empathetic through them of what they're going through, and it's just and I forgot what it was like, and now I'm reliving it with them, and we're having to teach them in a way that makes sense for them on their account, that they don't have a huge margin for error, they don't have big buying power and stuff. So we'll go out to lunch and we've taken notes on these are what these guys are having trouble with. Everyone else is probably going to have the same same opportunities as well for them to succeed as well. So the content will be based thankfully around them and what they're needing to build their accounts and being a lot newer and everything. So it will be done, dude. It will be done. This month is going to be a little bit weird because I am here for this full week, and then I'm probably going to leave Wednesday. Next week, I'm going to Hawaii for a week, and then I'll come back. I may even take the full on next week off because I'll be jet lagged like hell. Take that time, get you reacclimated, and then come back and hit it hard for the last 2 weeks of August. And then we get into the nice big trades usually happen in the fall time. So we'll hit it hard then. So, but when I get back, I plan on, just making as much content as I can. Since these guys are going to be in the office, I could go lock myself in the other office and, make content too. So, Richard has had his own YouTube channel in the past, so he knows how to edit and stuff. So I could just make the content, and we'll have an assembly line. He'll edit it, and we'll get it cranked out for you guys. So we know that's a pain point for us overall. That we, the content factor, we'll get it out there for you.
Not to mention a full course, which will be getting released as well. So it'll kind of be able to take you from start to finish.
Yes, the course will be coming out as well, and that'll be pretty freaking awesome. Real quick, guys, I wanted to show you. So this was the thing that I was, the housekeeping that I wanted to show you guys. Pretty exciting. I haven't really got to talk about it, but we're giving away my exact replica of my actual trading rig that I'm actually using right now, that is down here. You guys could see, you can come on Twitter and you could enter to win this computer. This is the list of everything it has. AMD Ryzen 7, and I'm going to do an NVIDIA 3060. Mine has a 3080, but I'm not spending $3,000 on the GPU for you, dude, unless I get some type of like, you know, favor on the back end somewhere. I'm not doing a 3080. We'll do 3060s that are like the other Trade Factory computers. It'll be water cooled. I'll do the Republic of Gamers motherboard, 1 TB hard drive. It'll also have the 32 gigabytes of Corsair RAM. Am I missing anything? Well, RGB, all of it and everything. But all you guys got to do is go. So like on the Twitter, come in here, you know, scroll through my profile, and it's in here. There's a video in here showing the computer all lit up and everything. And then come to this link, and you click this link, you enter to win. And you could do multiple entries. You just have to do it every day. And basically just sharing and liking our social medias and stuff, you know, trying to spread the word about New Age Wall Street a little bit. So if you guys want to go and try to win a badass computer, because I remember when I first started coming up trading, I started on a pawn shop laptop. Literally, I think, I don't remember like if dude, I'm not even sharing the screen. I wasn't even showing you guys. Dang, guys. So this is it right here, the computer right here. And then you go on my Twitter, go into my profile. So go to New Age Wall Street, and then scroll down on my profile. You'll find this little tweet, and then I have the video showing what it looks like and everything right here. It looks like something Darth Vader would be trading with. And then you come down, there's a link right here, and it'll pull this page up, and then you just put in your email in here, and then you could get additional entries by sharing on social media, following me on Instagram and things like that. Okay. And it's only going to a freaking trader, guys. Like I've had other people like hijack contests, and I am going to make sure that it goes to a trader. I'm not going to give it to just anyone. Just because you win, I'm not going to give it to you. Like you have to show that you're an active trader, or you're actively pursuing trading in some type of way. So like, I understand if you don't have money for a computer or whatever, you have to show, you know, prove that you're a trader. Okay. But what I was saying is that when I was first coming up, I started with a pawn shop laptop, and you know, that thing was slower than hell. Like I couldn't even put limit orders because the market would move too fast before my limit orders could actually fill. So I would have to just market order into a bunch of stuff. And I always just wanted a badass like trading rig. And I did that, and I got a trading laptop, which is a little bit better. And then I got a little bit better tower, it got me through for a while, which it would have been fine for me just trading by myself. And then I started streaming to like my chat room and doing all the other things that I have. I have literally like 25 charts open at any given time when I'm trading. And this thing, I played Call of Duty on it. I was screen sharing and I was trading on Thinkorswim with it, and it holds up fine, guys. So make sure you go sign up for the contest. All right. Awesome. We will have merch coming out. I think we're gonna do like a fall drop. What do you guys think? We'll do some like fall type stuff, hoodies. Obviously.
Yeah. What do we have in the works? Hoodies, beanies, hats. I think. Rich.
Well, right now I don't have. We need to find an actual supplier for them that could be consistent and reliable for us. That was the biggest thing for me. And I have like promo stuff that you guys will be able to get for free coming as well. So lanyards and stickers. You'll just be able to give us your email, and then you'll be able to give us your email, and you'll be able to we'll send you out the lanyard and a sticker pack for free. So just want to, if you guys could tag us, that'd be cool. You know, show it to us on your laptops and computers and stuff. That'd be cool. But that's that. And then yeah, I think that's it, guys. Let me see. So I think that's it as far as the stuff, as far as the room and everything. And then like I said, Um, Richard doesn't like really being in the limelight or whatever, but he's actually pretty funny. So I think he'll warm up to being on the Stockcast, guys. I remember my first time I came on here, there was no one on here, and I was like, cool. But let's get into some tickers and stuff for this week. We'll go over, and then Richard and Aaron can kind of put in their 2 cents wherever they see fit as well. All right. So futures here, S&P futures. Check out this gap up right here, guys. This market is unstoppable. So I haven't really gotten a chance to look at too many of the things here, but our resistance here going into this week is going to be 443. That is where we're going to have absolute gamma on the S&P, on the SPY and stuff. So basically 443, and I could see us making this run up until tomorrow, and then we'll have to see. I know that we have a bunch of talk of Delta variant, right? COVID stuff. We also have a lot of talk of inflation. I'm kind of leaning, guys, for us to get up here towards a little bit, maybe towards 4450, or excuse me, 4500, and then we go back down to 4000 or 4005. What do you think? Do you have your thinker, son? Which, in reality, right? So if we're looking at this, we're looking at the SPY, and we're looking. Look at this. This is funny. So if we're looking at the SPY, we're looking at the daily chart, and we're coming and looking at this. We get the sell off down here towards 400. Everyone is going to think that the world is burning, everything, the world is ending, right? In reality, where it's what, like a 5% or something, pullback, 10%, something like that.
Yeah, a little bit over 10, But we were just looking at this on Thursday or Friday at the office, right? We were looking at the SPY at at the last big dip from COVID, and then comparing that to 2008. So it's like there's no downside, right? Either it continues to go up, you make money that way, or we would get more excited and it crashes like it did, and there's more money to be made even in that volatility.
Yeah. So I mean, just this year, I wonder, where's January? Is this January? So this is February. This is when Biden became president. So this must be January right here. So I mean, we're up 68 points on just this year. So 68 out of 400, that's
15%
almost, 30% almost. So I think it's going to come, and we kind of need to hit the reset button a little bit, and we'll get some better opportunities. So the thing is that I do not believe they're going to allow it to sell very fast. So if they allow it to sell very fast, then they're going to start talking about putting more money into the economy and things like that, and they can't put more money in the economy because it causes more inflation. We're already at that, kind of weird area. So kind of a weird situation. So that's what I think overall, as far as what we're looking at, as far as the SPY. This week, though, like I said, 443 is the resistance, and I think we keep trucking up to 450. So 450, and then we'll take a look there. As far as tickers this week, who played Tesla this week? Anyone play Tesla this week? Do you have your charts up, Rich?
I have some of my charts up. I'm watching it on one screen.
Watch. So check this out. Watch. We're gonna let Richard share his chart, and then he'll do Tesla analysis for us. How do I stop? Oh, stop sharing. Security. All right. Go ahead.
Trying to figure this out. Hold on. Were you talking about just now, Tesla?
Yep.
All right. I don't know what my computer's doing. It won't let me share it.
Won't let you share it? I think I gave you. Yeah.
Let me try this. That was one of the ones that I'm watching this week too, is Tesla.
Try it now.
You have Tesla in your screenshot and sticky note to Cruz, don't you?
From last week, yeah. That was to the downside.
Yeah.
For that play, that particular one. This week I'm watching it up to 700.
We couldn't get the screen sharing to work.
Let me try it right now. Hold on. Is it working? No?
Ah. There you go. There it went.
There it is.
Yeah, we can see you now.
Okay, let me clean this up a little bit. So on Tesla, one of the things I was looking at is I've been using a lot of longer time frames. So I don't want to confuse everybody with all my lines here. Up to the 700, that's going to be the next. That's kind of the next big push. And then looking at the open interest and volume from this last week, going into this next week, there's a whole ton of open interest and volume right at the 700. So we have 20,000 contracts sitting in the open interest right now. So that alone should tell you that's going to be the primary one that I'm watching. What were you looking at with that one, Cruz?
So for me, I'm gonna go like this.
Go ahead and share your screen. I just ended mine.
So basically, guys, kind of like Richard is saying, he is on the 700 there on Tesla. If you remember on Apple, and even if we go and we look at Apple right now, the reason why I can't get over this 150 is because of the open interest that is down that area. So just to, for those of you guys think that, I don't know what you guys think, moves the market, but options traders are what move the market. The options market is what moves the equity. So in Apple here, what you're looking at is if you come into your option chain, over here at the 150, you have this stacked up as well, where right here, so there's 35,000 contracts that are open interest on Apple. And so what happens is the market makers and the call writers that are actually selling these calls, they're not going to allow it to go ahead and close the week on that above that price, because they're selling that premium and they're making the money whenever it's below that price and when it's out of the money. That is the reason why it's rejected a couple of times, because whenever we've had these pushes up here, these contracts get up to, that open interest gets up to about 100, 120,000, and then the market makers don't lose. They have, it almost seems like they have unlimited buying power, where they're able to manipulate the ticker back down until they're ready to be able to hedge up a little bit higher, and then they allow it to break. Same thing goes with like AMC, right? So we've been milking the absolute crap out of this, where they'll run it down and then pop it back up. We're able to go ahead and the 50s resistance with that open interest. We're able to go ahead and grab some puts off of that. And then right here, we did it with 40. They did it with 40 again this week, and just keep on doing the same thing over and over. You can rinse and repeat it over and over again. By the end of the week, they're going to close it under that area that has the biggest open interest like that. And so for Tesla, it's the same thing that we have going in right now, where this open interest on Tesla is way too big because of the move that we had this last week and all the chasers that we had. So with the 700 right here, we have 20,000 open contracts right there at the 700. And what I believe is going to happen this time is that we're going to get a little bit of a pop over maybe 708, right at maybe at 720 or so. get as many people that in here to be able to trace it above that 700. We're gonna bag them, and then by the end of the week we'll close under 700. The only way that I see that it doesn't work like that is if you're able to break the 720 with momentum and volume right here. 720 is going to be the big area, and then what's going to happen is all those call writers are going to have to actually cover those contracts that they sold, and they're going to have to also buy equity to cover those contracts that they sold, and that'll also push it up. We'll get 750 pretty quickly then if that's the case that happens. Okay. But this week, what if we're just, if it goes to plan and we got to kind of gauge, the momentum and volume here, I want to pop up towards maybe 708, like I said, 720 the most, and then by the end of the week, close under 700. So there's just too much open interest contracts right here where they're not gonna allow that to continue to go further up without it being checked. Okay. This has been something that's like, dude, like it's just, I mean, you could wait till Thursday or Friday and buy those puts and, make a paycheck just off of that play. All Day Fades, Team 3D Stocks on Twitter. He's been talking a lot about this too. And I've been kind of thinking to myself, when did we, who realized it first? You know what I mean? And I kind of started realizing it whenever, the GameStop and AMC things started happening, and started thinking like kind of just a little bit critically with the way that the gamma squeezes were working, and eventually, like you can't keep on. Eventually, they're not going to allow it to. They're not going to keep delta hedging up, so they're going to start either short selling it back down in order to be able to make that money off the contracts that they sold. So that is, please do not go chasing this over the 700. If we get a little bit of a dip here at the, maybe open, if we're still around in this area, which we probably won't with the way that the futures are looking, right? I'll probably wake up to a nice gap up. Anything could happen, but we're probably going to wake up to a nice gap up tomorrow. A big gauge to this is also going to be the Apple, what I'm looking at here, guys. And if you look at this Apple, it's in this little flag formation right here on this bigger time frame. And then also like this is Richard's little wedge thing, whatever, Shingadera. And and so on the smaller time frame, you go to this hourly right here. We're starting to put in this compression where we're holding this 144 even with the earnings right here. And so we're going to start curling back up and probably press it on this 150 maybe tomorrow. So keeping an eye on this as well. So may just pad the wallet on this a little bit, see how that momentum is. Other tickers, guys, NVIDIA. So NVIDIA right here, there's quite a few. We're talking about that open interest as well. So on NVIDIA, we had a bunch of 200 call sweeps on Algo as well. And that will be, so if you come up here, you can see right here, there's 10,000 that are stacked up there to the 200, but we could definitely start putting, we kind of got like this exaggerated cup and handle type formation. So cup, compression sideways right here on this handle, and then we want to start breaking above 197, 198 to get to 200. So anything over like 196, we start getting a little bit heavy on NVIDIA, but I want to start seeing this breakout move here on it as well, maybe this week. So, but same thing, we have to make sure that we're not getting caught up in chasing this above 200 because we may close under it this week. Okay. Let's see how we doing out there, guys.
Also watching Amazon too.
Amazon, yeah, that's a good one too, right? So they just totally shit the bed on earnings here, guys. So which was first time in a long time, and this thing is trying to put in this base right here at this 3350. 3300 is where you would have to risk off of, and it sucks. I know it's 50 points, but that's just the way that Amazon moves. Is you have to have a bigger risk profile in order for you to be able to take it. But anything, if we start breaking 3,300, 3,250 should get here pretty freaking quickly. And towards like this S1 level down here, 3,222. And to the upside, if we start, if we keep on holding 3,300, start curling up, we should have a really nice move up to 3,500, which would be really nice too. So we'll keep an eye on it. As far as there are some smaller cap ones that I'm looking at as well here, guys. UPST is really cool. I've been keeping an eye on this for like 2 weeks now. It's trying to make these higher lows right here and try to get above this 127.50 on the smaller ticker. But you can definitely see right here on this time frame, we got the compression just freaking screaming right here, guys, where it wants to break up and shoot up right here. So maybe tomorrow I'll start edging in with some monthlies, like maybe September's, just to try to get a little bit in there. And then once we start getting the momentum breakout, I'll get weeklies to pad in it as well. But UPST, that's one that I'm keeping a hold of. I have a guy that I gave this tip to at about 116, and he's holding it. It got up to like 127. So he was up 10 points and took profit. I was like, dude, you sold it too soon. But yeah, that's one of them. Snow, if you guys have been keeping track of this one is really tight right here as well. It needs to break above this 270 area, 274. And then I want this break to the upside as well. This thing has just been kind of grinding up, but I want to get that nice volume break and see if we could hit 300 on this. Let me see here. I was looking at Chewy, dude, but I think it just fell apart. Yep, it fell apart on Thursday and Friday. But still a higher low right here, and something to keep in mind. It needs to get over those $90. I did actually just play an overnight quick swing to the pop right here Wednesday, Thursday. Made some money on that, but other than that, once I seen it wasn't going to get over 90, I just let it go. But I'm still looking at that. Then one that the guys here in the Trade Factory have been playing is UPS. So this UPS right here, you can see we have this huge volume gap in this area. And so if we start breaking around this 189, 190 area, we have a pretty big move to the downside here, the 181, 180. So about 10 points you're able to get pretty freaking quickly on that, okay? Now, inversely, if we keep on holding, which we've done really well over the last week, keep on holding this 190, we could come fill this gap that we put in from earnings, start pressing towards this 200 area. And these freaking NASDAQ is freaking beasting, bro.
Where's the open interest on UPS right now, Cruz?
Let's see, dude. 700 or UPS 2. So the big open interest is here at the 202.50. So 200 is definitely the goal, but then even a little bit lower, 192.50. There's this is quite a big jump right here from 671 to 1400. So that that's 195. Excuse me. So 195 right here may be the target for this week. So we'll keep an eye on that. And then, is there any other ones that you guys were looking at for this week?
I'm watching Moderna because I know they're supposed to have. I know everybody's supposed to be looking at that for full grant approval on from the FDA. So if they don't get that soon, I think they're gonna pull back a little bit.
And Shop also.
Shopify. Who trades Shopify, bro?
Well, with Amazon taking a shit, Shop has been doing well.
It has been doing really well. It actually broke out. I think not Shop.
They were just talking about it on the show that we watch in the mornings that we have on every morning.
Yeah, so it broke out. I think this last week right here, guys. We got the 1650 pullback. We call this a crossover play. Whenever you have a breakout, price action tends to break out, come and validate the old breakout area of support, and then keep on going. So we would want this to stay in this area and start coming back up to the upside again. As far as earnings this week, I think Roku reports earnings this week, right?
Let me check real quick.
Look, what the hell?
August 4th, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's Wednesday or
Yeah.
Thursday. right here, guys, on this Roku. I don't know what the hell happened on this dude. It made a big ass move on no news or anything on this breakout, and I was looking for that move, right? But there was no news. It's just a bunch of chasers and momentum to the upside here. And then once we got where we were going to get to the 500, anything towards 475, 480 would just get heavy. And I finally just left it alone. And I was wanting to move to the downside. I had said that. I had said, I think it was right here. So the pop to 450. I wanted that fade on Friday, and I just wasn't paying attention to it. And it gave two good opportunities for entries right here, and I just didn't see it. But it did come in and fill that volume gap. This gap right here that we had. Now we're going to be in this area as support, this 431-ish area. Kind of like that. Well, I was just saying that breakout and then come and test support in this area, and then continue moving up. We'll see how it goes for earnings. All right. And that's it, guys. AMC. I'm actually liking this base that it's being put in right here, guys. So I wouldn't be surprised if they try to get a little squeezy on this to 50 at least. So that'd be kind of fun. And then what else? That's it. Any of you guys out in the out watching us have any tickers you guys want to go over? No. Cool. I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. So as far as this week though, looking like we're doing pretty good so far here on the futures, but I don't want to jinx it here and come in with expectations. Whenever I come into the market with some type of expectation, that's when I take my biggest losses, man. Whenever I come in and I don't really give a shit like what happens, I make my biggest trades. So I'll try to stay as objective as I can and come in, with a fresh head tomorrow. May need to, if we are gap up, I may need to allow the market to kind of find its groove and then get in. But I definitely don't want to chase anything.
Cruz, Ronnie says he's looking at PYPI, but waiting on a reversal. So I don't know if you want to pull that one up and look for a reversal on that.
I didn't see Ron.
That's PayPal.
PayPal?
Or PYPL, I'm sorry. My bad, I read it wrong.
Yes. I love the setup on PayPal, bro. It pulled back a lot. Never mind. Was it PayPal? Oh, yeah. So it had this big old drop from earnings here, Ron, but now it's came down to this like support area if you're taking a look, right? So kind of like around this area right here. All right, so you can see where this is previous resistance, right? Resistance right here. So this is your area of interest for sure right here on this PayPal. And then it stopped at this 275. So what I would like to happen on this PayPal is for it to start validating this 275-ish area as support and then start curling back up. I think this is still not set up as of yet. It'll need another day or two in order for us to show that it's going to hold here, or if we're going to break this level and continue going further down. So that's a good one. And then I see a lot of people also talking about Square. This was one that I liked here. We got to the breakout on this side, but up to 270, we were like at all-time highs, I believe. All up here towards the resistance areas. We rejected, and so we're basically coming down to get some more demand here off of the resistance in this area. We'll start curling back up probably on this square when we put in these higher lows moving up, and then we'll get that move to break that 270. So this will be a more of a patient type deal. PayPal puts.
Q's puts for Zay.
Oh man, dude. I could see where the thought process and thesis for it, dude. So I could definitely see it. That's why it's a no trade right now. It hasn't necessarily validated this area as support or that we're going to continue going further down. We have to wait for a confirmation either that it's going to hold or we're going to get that break in this area. So if we break, oops, I'm showing the square. So PYPL. So if we break this area right here, dude, we want a break of this 275, maybe 270 or so, come back at and test as resistance, and then continue going further down. How do I have my TOS set up? I mean, these are all my indicators that I use. They're all available if you become a member in the New Age Wall Street chat room. We also have a library of different indicators. So if you trade a little bit differently, there's like something for everyone in there. This is also really great news as well for the room. We are Scripts to Trade newest affiliate and partner, guys. So we are partnered with Scripts to Trade now. So we could get you things coded. We'll get you discounts as far as indicators and things like that. But we are partnered with Scripts to Trade now. So if you need indicators, any type of scripts or whatever, we are your go-to on those as well. Cool. Any other tickers you guys wanted me to go over?
What are you dancing to, Rich? You got music in the background or what?
Top 3 plays. I'm looking at the Tesla move, dude. So I'm looking at the Tesla move here for the 700 tomorrow. You know, I want to see how the momentum and how it reacts there. But like I said, we will close probably under 700 by the end of the week. And then, so I am keeping track of that. Also, snow. I want the breakout on snow on this one. And then I have, let me see if I, I have other ones I'm looking at. Oh, Unity was a nice one. So Unity was a nice one. Here goes. Oops. Right here, guys. So you look at this weekly chart, you start seeing this sideways action of this breakout that's trying to happen right here on this this Unity, and it did reject here a little bit on Thursday last week or something. But we want to break over the 112, and then we have opportunity for this to go back up, and then UPST. So UPST right here, I've been patient on this for like 2 weeks, waiting for this breakout to the upside in UPST. Amazon as well, yep. Yes, semis should be pretty, should be definitely on watch this week. We were just going over NVIDIA here so for it to try to get to 200 with this little base thing that it's doing right here. So want this to curl up towards the 200 or maybe even more. And then obviously AMD was a monster last week. Finally got over 100. We'll see how this goes with him on that. And then 0-day Teslas on Friday. I was in and out of Tesla a couple times too, dude. And then upwards towards the what was it, 694. I just got out. It was too grindy, too slow. Others to watch for me is Facebook. Facebook too. Facebook's been on fire too, and I think it's just kind of been ignored, bro. But like this, Facebook has actually been pretty nice. I think we put in this base here and we start working over.
Looks like a longer time frame cup and handle. That's why I'm kind of watching Facebook there.
Yeah. Right here. So yeah, so we came and validated this area as support now because this was the old resistance, right? Validate as support, and then so we start pushing them. How long I've been trading? Today I haven't traded anything at all today, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I started trading in 2015. I worked at T-Mobile as a call center representative, and I just take my laptop in there, and I was running to the bathroom a lot to check my positions. I started trading small caps though, small caps. So 2015, 2016, I broke up with my son's mother. Kind of jumped all in it. Also, guys, like Aaron was saying, we are going to be changing the stuff with the chat room. If you guys want to get it, dude, if the pricing is up for the way that the chat room is right now, take advantage of it. It's set to $300 for the lifetime right now. Dude, if you find somewhere else that gives you more value than we do for $300 a lifetime membership, please let me know, bro, because I don't know what the heck they're doing. So I need to go sign up for that. But yeah, if you guys want to come sign up with us and trade with us, dude, 300 bones, you could probably make that back in either your first trade or the first week as a trader with us. So the guys in the trade factory don't even know what they're doing, and they made that much this week, right? Dylan made that much this week.
I mean, a little bit more than that, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have small accounts, like real small accounts that they're building.
Cool.
Yeah, I think they were averaging like 10 to 20% days this week with like one lost day. So it wasn't too bad for those guys. They're brand new, so.
No, you're talking about them wanting to replace their income, and I think that they're probably no more than a month away from being consistent enough to do that, which is crazy. And they don't, I mean, kind of like your story, they don't look like traders or act like traders. They come in there and no one would guess,
They're
huh?
farmers. They're cannabis farmers, guys. They actually, it's funny because like they're farmers out there in the elements and stuff, and we kind of have a thing in the we said we're gonna start like a thing on in the trade factory where we all take a picture of our shoes every Friday, like show our which ones we're wearing for that day. Because I come in with they're talking crap about my Crocs or whatever, and one of the guys was saying that he's had the same pair of Chucks for 12 years, and he wears them every day. So what we wanted to do is to be able to show every Friday that he's wearing those Chucks, and then eventually he's made so much money and he's consistently on his trading that he's showing different Jordans and Nikes and stuff like I do and stuff. So I think it would just kind of be a little fun thing or whatever, but we'll see. But yeah, they're just cannabis farmers, dude.
We have 2 cannabis farmers, a firefighter, 2 firefighters, a computer builder that comes in. We own.
Dude, this is nuts.
What landscape company?
So this Twilio is really nice too, guys. Needs to get over 400 and stay there. So maybe Kodiak would be buying this dip. Maybe I'll get the monthlies on these just to see. No trial, bro. The thing with the trial is that, and what I've come to realize whenever there's a trial, is that people don't take it seriously. So you have to have some skin in the game in order for you to actually want to absorb the material. So if you don't have any skin in the game, you're just going to take it for granted. You're not going to value it. But if you do have some skin in the game, you are paying for it. You're going to try to take advantage of everything that you can that the room has to offer. Yeah, Sean has been with us for a little bit, so just kind of signed up, and we do webinars for the room every weekend as well. So if the room isn't that big, if you need some more attention on your trading and stuff, bro, there is no one that gives as much attention to their traders than like what we do, dude. Literally, like if someone calls out their trade in the chat of what they're doing, their entry price, the ticker, what their trade plan is, I'll keep the chart up, just to, if I see something abnormal, so then I could comment on it to keep them safe and, for them to make as much profit as possible.
Yeah, to a fault even, huh? To the point where you've even upset people because you told them not to get in on something and you were right, but they didn't like that you called it out, but you're looking after people.
Oh, yeah. Cool, guys. Appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a great, profitable week. Don't go into this week being a hero the first week of the month, you guys. I always like to just have a little green day just to start off the month, build some consistency and not necessarily consistency, but like I just like starting off like a little no one likes starting off from behind, guys. So like if you get a little win on the first day of the month and then go from there, it builds some confidence through the week. It's definitely really good. So yes, so if you guys have any questions, anything like that, you could send them to info@newagewallstreet.com. One of us will get back to you as soon as possible. You could send me a DM. I am a little bit slow on the DMs right now since we're doing everything in the Trade Factory. Bear with me. And every other way that we can, right? But we'll see you guys in the room. You guys stay profitable, stay money bias. See you guys.